What is up, y'all? I hope you enjoyed yesterday's video. I definitely enjoyed making that, kind of. But yeah, today is the first hunt of 2024. The previous hunts that you've been seeing were from 2023. This is the first one of the new year. A lot of Kino Lorber stuff got delayed. Finally came to Canada, so we're gonna go downtown to pick them up from the Bay Street video. Let's go. All right, here we are at the Bay Street video. Let's see if they have everything in stock. They should. I wasn't planning on coming here today because there was a weather warning, but for those Kino Lorbers, gotta get the day one, so let's go. Alright folks, we are back in the safety and security of our homes. Not really much of a hunting video, this is more of a pickups video, but I am killing myself because when I picked up a Kino 4K, some of the edges were dinged up. So I was initially had three 4Ks in my hand. One of them was Decision to Leave on 4K, and I put it back to sort through those 4Ks to find the best one with a slipcover. Because I'm OCD about those things, so because there's a big stack, I put it back on the shelf, looked through them, found it, and then paid. And then I'm going home and I'm realizing, oh shit, I forgot to pick up Decision to Leave, and I was like, no. So now I'm gonna have to mail order it, which is gonna cost me an extra $5, which is, I guess, is not terrible because the drive to Toronto I think costs about $5 worth of gas anyway. So might as well. It's just annoying because now I'm not gonna have it until, I guess, 4 or 5 days, which isn't too bad. That's a first world problem. But you know what I'm saying? It's like a collector's thing. I had it in my hand. It should be with me right now, but it's not. But I did pick up some great stuff. Starting off with is The Abominable Dr. Phoebes, and Dr. Phoebes, or Phibes, Rises Again. This is from this is from Robert Fuest. I watched recently, so these are the movies that made him like a big guy, like, oh wow, these are great movies, we should give him more stuff. But then I haven't watched these yet. I know they're pretty iconic, but I saw Devil's Reign, which is one of his films that he made after this, which I think kind of killed his career because it was so drab, it was so boring. Most of the actors really didn't give a shit. Ernest Borgnine, God bless his soul, but it wasn't really, it had an interesting premise, but it was so slow. It was like, I think 75 or 80 minutes long, but it felt really, really bad. Like really, really slow. The pacing was terrible, and the writing was a bit hokey, but like it was set up in a very serious manner, but it felt weird. And I mainly watched that movie last Halloween just because they made the molding face. I mean, like the mold for, I don't want to spoil the movie, but they made a mold for William Shatner's face, and that mold was what was used for the Michael Myers mask, because they made masks out of that. I think they used that mold for a Captain Kirk mask, and then the art director for Halloween got it and then used that for the Michael Myers. So I wanted to see where it came from, because it has its place in its own sphere of iconic, you know, things. Like without that movie, there probably wouldn't be that cast, and without that cast, there probably wouldn't be that specific Halloween mask, which is extremely iconic. Also, I think this is newly out of print, the slipcover, at least from what I've been seeing. A dear friend of mine, Celeste de la Cabra, requested a custom slipcover because these are out of print, and I was actually able to find it here at my local Bay Street video. So I'm gonna scan it, get all the information stuff from it, then make a custom slipcover out of it. So wasn't intentionally gonna pick this up originally, but it came with the out of print slipcover, and it's $23, which will probably save me a lot of time in the editing room. So that's why I decided to pick it up. And I've heard really good things about these films. The Abominable Dr. Phoebes and Dr. Phoebes Rises Again for like 20 bucks. I guess so. I mean, I could have gotten it on sale for like $9, but with the slipcover, And then these were the main events. This is what I came downtown specifically for. These are things that came out in December, but got delayed here in Canada, and then finally came to the local Bay Street video. Starting off with is Clive Barker's Underworld. Really interesting new, they're getting into a new direction of these Kino cults. 4K slipcovers is gonna kill me. They had the other Kino cults, but those are standard Blu-ray. So they had 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, but those are standard Blu-ray. And right now I'm mainly investing all my not my money, but I'm mainly investing all my efforts into collecting every Kino 4K Blu-rays or whatever. But so are they gonna release 1, 2, 3, 4? I saw the titles for 1, 2, 3, 4. They're not the most extravagant titles to warrant a 4K release, but neither is Underworld, neither is Rawhead Rex, so you never know. So, but that's gonna kill me. This lettering on the spine, because everything looks like this, right? With the normal spine, with the Paramount or the MGM logo. But this one is completely different with Kino Cult on the spine and the number 5. So it's lettered now, so who knows? Maybe these are gonna be some lineup of low budget horror films. But brand new HDR Dolby Vision Master from a 4K scan of the original 35mm camera negatives. It does come, for the bonus features, it does come with audio commentary with director George Pavlo, moderated by Stephen Thrower, the author of Nightmare USA, Transformations. The 103-minute alternative cut, which is very cool. Archival behind-the-scenes footage and artwork, stills, storyboards, makeup tests, and the Clive Barker designs. Very, very cool. 4K and Blu-ray. I'm assuming that this archival alternate cut, this 103-minute version, is probably on the Blu-ray. The theatrical cut is 92 minutes, so you're getting an extra 10 minutes of footage on that. So Clive Barker's Underworld on 4K. You know me, I gotta add every Kino 4K to the collection, so even though this movie may not be the best, it has a pretty cool slipcover, by the way, and it was you know, I gotta collect them all because I'm happy that I started doing this, because a lot of films that I might have not have wanted initially, and then I researched a bit more of it and I looked at reviews and I got more enticed about it. Things like Nobody's Fool, things like Out of Sight were movies that are films that I later on were really interested in, and thankfully I picked it up when I did with the slipcover because I'm super anal about that. But yeah, Clive Barker's Underworld on 4K, adding that to the collection. Very excited. And then the next and the last pickup I got here was Suspect Zero on 4K Blu-ray. Is this like a horror thriller movie starring Aaron Eckhart, Ben Kingsley, and Carrie-Anne Moss? Very, very cool, from 2004. So this is the 20th anniversary of this movie. Brand new HDR Dolby Vision Master from a 4K scan of the 35mm original camera negatives. You gotta love it. And the special features is audio commentary from director Elias Merhige. And then you got here What We See When We Close Our Eyes, a 4-part featurette, which is very cool. Remote viewing demonstration, and then alternate ending with optional commentary from director Elias Merhige. So very, very cool. Really interested to check out this film. I've never seen it before. Again, blind buy. A lot of these Kino 4Ks are blind buys for me. These 4K Kinos have scratched an itch. Yeah, but now I'm up to date. I'm up to date on the 4Ks. I think the next one coming out should be Kindergarten Cop, and then a few others. Something Secret, something. I'm not too sure, but we got the new Kino 4Ks, and then we got an out-of-print Kino Blu-ray with the slipcovers. So yeah, that was today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Just a quick little, I guess, will this be a Blu-ray update or a Blu-ray haul video? And then hopefully I should be getting Decision to Leave on 4K, as well as Face Off on 4K. I got that recently, but I'm gonna compile it into one video. So yeah, that was today's video. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to like and subscribe. Have yourself a good day, night, evening, afternoon, morning, whenever you're watching this. Please stay safe and God bless. Peace, cheers, long live physical media. See you guys. Peace.